Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome all my dear students in third prep. Graphic representation of moving body in a straight line. The distance time graph for uniform speed is represented by a straight line passing through the origin point. As you see here, this is distance in kilometer and this is time in second. And the relation between distance and time is called, speed. So the distance time graph in uniform speed is represented by a straight line passing through the origin point. And now the speed time graph for uniform speed is represented by a straight line parallel to the time axis. This is time axis, and this means that acceleration equals 0 and the speed is constant. What is meant by acceleration? Imagine with me this car begin at this start point. In the first second, it covers 2 meters per second, and the second it covers 4 meters per second, and within the third second it covers 6 meters per second. We notice that the speed increase from 1 second and to the second. So when the speed is increases, we call this acceleration. So the car increases its speed in equal periods of time, and we call this acceleration. So the acceleration is the change of speed in a unit time. So the change in speed is called acceleration, while the change in distance called speed. Now acceleration A equals change in speed divide change in time. A equal delta V over delta T. If we put it in a triangle, this is A, acceleration, and this is delta V, change in speed, and this is delta D, change in time. So A equals delta V over delta T equals final speed V2 minus initial speed V1 over time, or change in time. Acceleration unit, if we said that acceleration A equal speed unit over time unit. The speed unit is meter per second and the unit of time is second. So the acceleration unit is meter per second square. If the object's speed increases, it is called acceleration. And if the object's speed decreases, it's called deceleration. So when the speed increases, we called it acceleration. When the speed increases and when the speed decreases, we called it deceleration. An object whose movement starts from rest and its speed increases into 25 meters per second through 5 seconds. Calculate the acceleration. We have to write the law A equal delta V over delta T, and then V2 minus V1 final speed minus initial speed over time. The final speed is 25 minus 0 because the body start move from rest. So the initial speed is 0 and the time is 5 seconds. So the acceleration equal 5 meters per second square. A car whose movement starts from rest and its speed increases into 40 meters per second through 10 seconds. Calculate the acceleration. When we see that the body start move from rest, this means that V1 or initial speed equal 0. Now A equal delta V over delta T. So V2 minus V1 over T. V2 equal 40. And V1, as we said, equals 0 over time 10. So the acceleration equal 4 meters per second square. Exercises. Give the scientific term for. It is the change of speed in a unit time. I hear someone said, yes, it's acceleration. It takes place when the object's speed increases. I hear someone says, yes, it's acceleration. It takes place when the object's speed decreases. Yes, it's deceleration. Now, write the meaning of each graph. This graph between distance here, this is distance, and this is time. This means the body at rest. There is no moving because the distance doesn't change. At the second graph, the speed is constant. This means uniform speed with the acceleration equals 0. This third graph, distance and time. This means this is uniform speed. The last one between distance and time, it's non-uniform speed. Till here, we finish the second lesson. Till we meet again, Ahmed Diab from Debo Academy wishes you all the best. Goodbye and good luck.